Hello, my name is David Mahalik. I'm an engineer here at Fort Defiance Industries. Today we're talking about the P2131 sterilizer, and in this video we're going to tell you guys how to replace one of the analog gauges. So if one of these goes out, if you're sitting here at zero pressure in the chamber, the needle should be within this kind of black notch here. That's kind of the tolerance of the gauge. So if you're within that, the gauges are good. They're in tolerance. They're working great. If you hit one, if you break it, this is safety glass, so it shouldn't shatter at all. But if you do damage one, you got to replace it. Hung Ma is going to join me here in a second, and we're going to come around to this side, and we'll show you how to replace that. So there's a little clamp he's going to take off, break some swage block, and just show us how to check it before he puts it back in.
The tool required for this, we're going to need a torpedo, level gauge, just to line up the gauge later on. We're going to need two flathead, a small one and a longer one. And we're going to need a 9/16 wrench and a 1/2 inch wrench. The 1/2 inch wrench is the counter torque. When you break the 9/16.
So he's breaking the nut on the stainless steel hose right here, and he's counter torquing on this connector that connects to the analog gauge.
Once the hose is removed, set that aside. Using the flathead to loosen the bracket. Bracket removed. Gauge can come out. Angle sideways. Now for installation, to reinstall the new gauge, make sure the yellow's on the open end and that's facing out. Same thing for reinstallation. Angle in. Turn the bracket nut to about 1/4 inch out. One hand pushing in the gauge and the other one putting the bracket. At this point, just hand turn until it goes snug.
You kind of see these little grooves on the gauge that bracket slides onto, so it's going to kind of sit in those grooves. And then those two studs he's tightening are what are pressing up against the panel.
At this point, you just want to snug the bracket on it so it won't move. Now, second part, we're going to have to align the logo using the torpedo level. To align this, use the big logo on the front. Line up the torpedo to the center. And check it against the logo. As you can see, this is straight. You want to use the longer flathead because it adds more torque and you can really tighten down the bracket. Again, holding the front bracket. It'd be ideal to have the screws flush with the bracket. Okay, once they're tight and in place, you can reinstall the hose. finger turn the nut till it's snug. It's a 1/2 inch wrench for counter torque and a 9/16 wrench. Make a 1/4 turn. And we mark the torque mark.